Well, standing by at the ANC's headquarters in Johannesburg is our reporter, Pule-Letshwiti Jones. Let's cross to him now live for an update. Pule, what's going on outside Luthuli House?
Well, a very good morning, and as it is right now, there isn't any sign of ANC staffers who've actually gathered outside the ANC headquarters. We had just gotten off the phone with one of the organizers who had said that everything was still in place and that they would be coming out in their numbers to actually let the grievances known. This, of course, like you've just mentioned, is a picket in trying to resolve the unfair labor practices. 11 days ago, we got the message. It was quite clear from the disgruntled ANC staffers who said that they were down tools because they were quite aggrieved. They believe that this has been going on for not only during the COVID period, but for about 4 years. They're saying there are still outstanding provident funds that haven't been paid, and this has caused nothing but great distress in their livelihoods.
Pule, when Pule Mabe gave a press conference last week about this issue, he almost said that, one works for the ANC as part of a bigger noble cause, and while of course everybody should be paid, one should continue in the name of loyalty to the party. Does that wash with its members?
Well, Annika, what we've heard from the SRC, which is the Staff Representative Committee led by Mvusi Mdala, saying that, look, it's fine. During the candidate list that was submitted to the headquarters, they did agree to actually work and, help the organization as a movement to finalize their candidate lists, whereby they had to reach their deadline. But they're saying they can't be working like this if there isn't any sign of payment. They've gotten into negotiations, but we've seen leaked WhatsApp messages where majority of staffers are saying they cannot anymore, and there has to be some kind of seriousness to actually pay them. According to media reports as well, the party's Deputy Secretary General, Jesse Duarte, has made it clear that there isn't any money for now, and the party has resorted to actually a funding process which will then enable them to actually try and recover their financial woes. It's very important actually and rather interesting to know what will be coming or emanating from this weekend's NEC Lekgotla meeting that took place. While we know that the issue of finances is on the table, staffers say they haven't received any feedback from the National Executive Committee or any senior office bearer within the ANC. And while these talks continue to unfold, staffers have made it quite clear that their message, if they are not paid, they will continue with the picket and down tools.
I mean, Pule, it's very bad PR for the party to have a picket of staffers outside Luthuli House. What time was it meant to start?
Sorry, Annika, the car's a bit louder. Just if you can repeat the question again.
I apologize, Pule. It's very bad PR for staffers to be seen picketing outside Luthuli House. What time was it meant to start?
Well, it was meant to start at 11, and you are quite right. This is actually denting the party's reputation, and it's actually also slowing down the working conditions and processes, because what we also had learned is that staffers had actually threatened to destabilize the process within the organization in terms of having to allow the ANC prepare for the upcoming local government elections. So it's a problem that's actually brewing on the ground, on ground level, but it will eventually affect the party as an organization if their demands continue to fall on deaf ears. And while it is, as we stand right now, the picket will start any time from now at 11. A memorandum will be handed over, and this time around staffers want a very concrete response. Previously, the same picket took place outside, and the ANC's Jesse Duarte made a commitment to actually resolve the matter. A few months down the line, it is still the same action that has been taking place by the ANC staffers who believe that they haven't been taken seriously. In fact, they go on to say that the spokesperson of the ANC himself, Pule Mabe, is an employee at the organization and is also affected by the same problems. And therefore they believe that saying they should work in the name of unity in the organization and the loyalty to the organization isn't the duty for the day. In fact, the party should take into consideration their livelihoods and, of course, the kind of challenges this brings when they have to live every day.
All right, Pule-Letshwiti Jones, I'm sure that our anchors will cross back to you in the course of the day. ANC Picket meant to take place outside Luthuli House at 11 o'clock. Thank you so much.